Hello, it's Tuesday the 10th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. Now, Starmer's been on. He shared his fears that the Iran war will rock the UK economy, affecting the whole country if it drags on. This is as the oil price went over $100 a barrel for the first time since 2022, when a missile hit Bahrain's main oil terminal and closed oil production. Reeves thinks this risks months of upward inflationary pressure, and opposition parties are already calling for her to push back plans for the 5p fuel duty hike. And you can understand why, when some forecasts are already putting inflation back at 5% by September, if the war drags on and if oil remains around or over the $100 a barrel mark. Starmer acknowledged that they have some work to do, but he does think the UK economy is resilient enough to withstand the impact. Chances are we'll see caution from the MPC next week, and we'll probably see a vote for no change and probably some wait and see rhetoric from Bailey at his press conference afterwards. Over in the US, Trump has been on. He thinks that the higher oil price is just the cost of beheading the Iranian monster. He also thinks that the war is all but over, claiming Iran is getting pretty low on missiles. Meanwhile, though, the actual experts are less confident. The concern is that weapons manufacturing is relatively untouched by the bombing so far, and that Iran can still restock their supplies of missiles and drones fairly quickly. Equally, Khamenei's son has been nominated to step up and fill the void. Much of his family, his father, his brothers and his sisters, were taken out in the initial strikes, so don't expect any resolution or negotiations anytime soon. Economic data is outdated by the conflict fairly quickly. Stagflation looms large in the background, though. Inflation is stuck around 3%. And with upward pressure from the oil price, they can't really support any rate cuts to support growth or employment after the non-farm payrolls print was minus 92,000. In the market, the dollar index pulled back to around 98.70, and we kick off this morning higher against the dollar, 134.80, fairly flat against the euro, 115.55, and euro dollar is up around 116.60 on the open this morning. Right, that's it from me. Have a great day.